And hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another edition of Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week I like to get... What the fuck? Day of the week where we like to get damn right down and nerdy. I know where am I going there? What the fuck? I know I was messing up words before, but even when I say we like to get damn right down and nerdy, that doesn't make sense anyway. Why do I keep going off here? Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another edition of Superhero Wednesday, where we like to talk all things Funko, Lego sets, nerdy shit, Optimus Prime, and comic book reviews, because this week we have another spoiler-heavy edition of the absolute Batman stuff that we've been doing. Spoiler-heavy review. Can I just say, right, okay, so... sometimes my job can be stressful and hectic, just like everybody else's. Your life can be a bit crazy, this and that, whatnot. And when I come to read comic books, it's a way for me to de-stress and relax. Not when you read Absolute Batman. When you read Absolute Batman, the range of emotion and just epicness and jaw-droppingness of like, oh my god, I'm stressing the fuck out here. This is just fucking insane. They need to just relax, just calm down a little bit, because these Absolute Batman issues have been fucking insane, and this one, I keep pointing over that, I could just show you, this one delivers. I'm back with issue 11, and as well, if you want a bit of Peacemaker in your life, there's your advert for Peacemaker. Issue 11, we don't have a backboard on this, I had to buy this from a different shop, but we don't have a backboard, so it's annoying, but what a beautiful cover that is of Absolute Bane just being an absolute menacing figure. I'll quickly we'll give you another little proper look at the cover so you can actually see what's going on. Before we get to a few of the panels, the overall premise of this one is we get Bane's backstory, and it's really cool because it's narrated from the point of view of Alfred, and we know that in issue 9, was it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was issue 9. Dog just come up the stairs, and I just saw his tail through the banisters, and it just shit me up a little bit. We know that... Where the fuck am I going with this?
Great review, John.
We know that Alfred has had dealings and interactions, and he knows of this Bane before he come to Gotham. And we hear him saying about how he, instead of just saying good luck or whatever it is he said to Bruce when he was going to that mission to break into Arkham and stuff, he wishes, this is the stuff that he should have said and he wanted to say, and he really should have got out. And it's him doing a big massive warning of what Bane will do to Batman and what's going to happen. And we get a sort of what if play out, because I guess it's been narrated by Alfred, and I think a few people are confused, unless it's me being an idiot, but a lot, because something happens, we see Bruce get extremely fucked up. An ending is like this Bane-induced, Venom-induced, I should say, sorry, version of Batman. And it's not a real ending, it's just a hypothetical ending. The real ending is Bane going after Bruce's friends and stuff. So a lot of people saying, I can't believe it's ended. I don't like that Batman's got his arms ripped off. I'll show you that in a sec. We'll cut off. But that's not really what's actually happened. It's just Alfred saying, this is, the end result for you could be. Because we get a few name drops as well of other people that have had the Venom stuff, some iconic DC names. But yeah, sorry, we get the whole backstory of Bane and his country of origin, this island that's been invaded by multiple different countries. They mention the Spanish, they mention the French, they mention the Dutch, they mention a few countries, and warring and rebelling against these oppressors, is that the right word, and taking it back. And we get this story of Bane being in jail or in prison for a good amount of time, and then eventually leading a charge out there after years and years and years and years past, showing you the stuff that he had to eat and all this kind of stuff, until eventually he meets a mysterious man with just a smile and a nice suit. Some shit happens. Bane crushes his dad's spine, just gives him a hug and fucks him up, and then we get him chasing down Batman, getting a face-to-face, Batman getting his absolute face caved in. Like I said, we get Batman gets his big battle axe, Bane chops one arm off, fucking smashes his face, and we get Batman even begging to, please stop. We see an eyeball rolling out and all this fucked up. Bane chucks him into a facility and gets him worked on so we can go through the same sort of shit he went through, and we get this final lasting image of absolute Venom-induced Batman. But then we get the real ending of Bane, right? He's coming for your loved ones. But we'll go through a few of the panels now. Once again, because I'm doing this in little lazy corner, because I can't be setting everything up over on the bed. I'm going to do this really gross. We're going to set the bag off with my feet, with my with my toes, and we'll show you some really badass panels. Obviously, straight away, we just see, like I said, Bane's out on the prowl. He's out on the hunt for Batman, trying to locate him and then eventually break him. We get this lovely... I've got a girlfriend, okay? My girlfriend's supposed to feel safe when I'm sat reading comics, being like, oh, my boyfriend's fine. He's just a little weird autistic kid that sits and reads comic books. Everything's fine. We carry on the story. This is what I was on about. We see different panels of when Bane was a young kid and rebelling through his dad because his granddad was the leader of this rebellion. Then his father took over. I keep jeering off over there, don't I? And then eventually to the ultimate capture of Bane. And then to his release, he escapes, gets up. We get this really fucking badass menacing shot. We also get a the talk about the flag, in this flag, which is represented by, what's the name of the bird? There's a bird that represents his country. Oh, is that it? Oh, one second. If I'm pronouncing it right, the Quetzal, some sort of bird, but Bane sees it as this sort of image here. See these little, I don't know why I need to zoom into my face, them little images there, and that's what eventually he puts on his who am I before I put on the mask? Before he puts on his mask and shit like that. And then this is, like I said, the dealing that we get with this guy on the bit, you know, who this mysterious little sexy guy, and then look at the state of him. Like, what the fuck is happening there? Just fucking badass, big, gruesome, grotesque. This is before Venom. This is before shit's gone into his system. He's just ready to rock and roll, and that's him. Hi, Dad, love you. Boom. And the fucking forearms for him. No wonder he's got plenty of masturbation material with the start of this issue. And then, of course, we get to see, like, the operation and everything that's going down. And then I think it's the next one. Yes, we get through... it's, again, you can see all the little bits here are just bits of Alfred narrating. And then we get that... Oh, that's so scary. That is unbelievable. Like I said, absolute Batman's scary enough. But then you see that and you think, what the fuck is happening here? And you get this really, really, really fucking cool shot of Batman there, ready to take him on. But it's when we get to it next, like I said, Alfred's still narrating for all this and how it's all going to happen and whatnot. We see Batman come along, be like, yeah, sweet, no worries, boom, I get my battle axe out and all this shit. Bane's like me, I'm not bothered. Bane getting the mask, the battle axe, picking it up, getting ready, and then Habuski literally chopping his fucking arms off, and Batman, look at the state of that. Just Batman is absolutely fucked in it. And then here we go, ready. I don't know if I need to say like graphic content here for YouTube. You can see the axe, the blunt side, just being fucking smashed into Bruce's face, destroying him. Look, we get a little. Is it that shot? Yeah, with a little. Was it that one with a little eyeball in it? Yeah, you can just make out underneath his eyeball where my pinky is, and like the bit where he's saying, like, please, no, stop. And Bane just fucking destroying him, taking him back to this facility, getting them all suited and booted to have the Venom operation procedure and shit. And we get some more little sort of look backs at Bane daydreaming about being on the beach. And look at that. Look at the state of that. Bane, Venom, Batman, absolute Batman carnage, craziness. But again, that's not the real ending. That's the false ending. That's this sort of hypothetical, because we get the real ending of Bane rocking up to his friends. There's Oz, there's Edward, and of course that's Harvey there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, because again, like I keep saying, it's been narrated, and it's but instead, so we get in with this. You're still out there somewhere, unbroken, safe for now. I know it, and he knows it too. That's why he didn't go to your door. I'll get fucking tingles, but instead went to theirs, because he knows the real way to break you is by breaking them. And it's like, oh my fucking god, the silhouette of Bane there. Because again, this isn't Riddler, this isn't Two-Face, this isn't Penguin. Not that they would have a shot against this. Well, maybe Riddler with some shenanigans, but a very small percentage. And we get that horrible, crazy, disgusting shot. And issue end, done, dusted. I don't like that, by the way. Please don't do anything to Eagly. Let Eagly live. I don't think Eagly will die, but I just saw that and was like, don't like that. But yeah, absolutely outstanding, phenomenal. Why I keep saying absolute? Because it's absolute Batman. It's such a phenomenal read, and to have the perspective of Alfred narrating this, and a look at Bane's past and why he's the way he is, and what he's went through as a kid and through his life, and all this sort of shit taking over his homeland and stuff. To seeing that image of just Bane, we've seen him every time they've met up. Bane's come out on top, and to see it like that was like, what the fuck? And then to really, you know, be the ultimate blow is like, it didn't really happen. This is just me assuming it will. Oh shit, I didn't mention the names because we do have some name drops. So if you can see here, we talk about other people and the procedure and shit like that. We have KG Beast, there you can see, and Deathstroke is there. We got Deathstroke getting a name drop and a name mention, so we know that they're kicking about in or some way, shape, or form in this world. So there's your big name drops. We've been seeing all kinds of name drops from Man-Bat to obviously Mr. Freeze and all this kind of shit in this world of Batman. But yeah, beautiful, phenomenal. I think I read some of this is going to run up to at least issue 24, or is it 25 at least. Make it go forever. Make it go forever. I do not fucking mind. Yeah, Infinity out of 10. Beautiful. This Bane is scary. I think he'll get his comeuppance to the next issue. Maybe I would be willing to put money on that one of them are going to die. One of Bruce's friends, at least one are going to die. I think they're all going to get fucked up, but one's going to go. Cause an absolute Batman to snap. And of course, we know that he's with Waylon Jones, who is now this version of Killer Croc, the big kaiju Godzilla motherfucker in this world. Team up. So it'll be nice to see how that goes down. Do they eventually defeat him together? Does Waylon still continue to be like at least a good guy in this universe? Is Killer Croc a good guy in this universe and shit? I don't know. I can't wait. Phenomenal. But visuals, absolute Batman. Issue 11, fucking phenomenal. Peak storytelling. We have the visuals of my review for whatever review for Absolute Batman issue 11. Sorry, it's always a bit of a mess, so I don't know why I kept fucking going off here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you already read it, let me know how you took it. Maybe was it just me being an idiot or missing something? But I'm not quite sure how people thought that was the true ending and shit. You definitely have to let me know in the comments below. But how badass is that picture of Batman at the end still? But visuals, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. And remember, always keep being you and keep on web slinging on.